one of my favorite obsessions. You can do this in table topics. Don't let this question scare you. One favorite obsession, I want to find the best coffee house in the world, because my old coffee house, which was the best one that I ever ran across, it got bought out by a new owner. And I was searching, because basically Charles Diane had the greatest coffee. They always would get the espresso beans, and they would get it fresh from Brasilia. They would get it fresh roasted that week to the peak of flavor, and they were fresh ground in the store. It was just wonderful flavor. And it had a good espresso. It had the best caramel macchiato you had ever tasted. It was like candy. You would just sit there and roll it around your tongue. It was just wonderful. And the aroma was beautiful. They had their whole stock full of wonderful edible delights, from lemon cream bars to Italian coffee cake. Just gorgeous. And I met the new owner. I sat down and talked with him. He says, you can't do exactly what Dilworth Coffee House did. Dilworth Coffee House did the same thing. First thing they did was they changed their name from Dilworth Coffee House to Dilworth Espresso to Kenilworth Espresso. They hired new employees that really didn't care about the people. Why did they pay less? And they decided to make more profit, so they bought cheaper beans. When you're competing against Starbucks, when you're competing against Dunkin' Donuts, when you're competing about everybody else, one thing that's most important is the flavor. And that should decide you yourself what you want to be as far as an excellent coffee house. I had said this to the new owner. 2 months later, he did exactly the same thing. Bought cheaper beans, changed the syrups to less quality syrups, changed employees, hired for ones that didn't really care about their job, they're just doing their job. And it made a difference on the quality of the coffee, it made a difference on the flavor of the coffee, it made a difference on people coming back and people standing in line to get their first cup of coffee there. And it made a big impact on his business. So I'm still in search of the best coffee house. If you know of one, let me know. My name is Perry.